The lights appear first, low over the hills. At first they're distant, bright points against the dark sky, but not fixed, not like stars. People begin describing them in different ways. Some say they look like glowing orbs, smooth, round, holding a steady light. Others describe flashes, brief, intense bursts that seem to pulse or shift in brightness. There are reports of white light, others say blue. Some describe a faint reddish glow at moments. In several videos, the lights appear to hover, holding position longer than expected, before moving again. Not fast, not erratic, but controlled, deliberate. It's late night in Magé, Brazil. Phones come out almost immediately. Voices rise in the dark, because whatever is in the sky, it isn't passing unnoticed. Videos begin to spread within minutes. Different angles, different distances, the same lights seen by different people. And then, something changes, a drop, a shift, movement that, to those watching, doesn't follow a familiar pattern. Within hours, the story grows, not from official reports, but from the people there. Claims begin to circulate that something came down, that it landed or crashed in the wooded hills near the town. Others say they heard sounds, not just distant thunder, but something sharper, closer. And then another layer, reports of military presence, vehicles moving through the area, access restricted, lights appearing in places that had been dark hours earlier. For those on the ground, it didn't feel distant, it felt immediate, unfolding. And as the story spread, another layer began to form. Online, some claimed that footage had appeared briefly, then disappeared. Others said posts were being removed, that certain videos became harder to find. That discussion itself seemed to shift as quickly as it had begun. Whether that reflected platform moderation, rapid information turnover, or something more deliberate, was never clearly established. At the same time, attention turned toward official response, but no confirmed statement emerged supporting claims of a crash or recovery, or any operation connected to what people believed they had seen. And so, alongside the lights in the sky, another kind of uncertainty began to take shape. Not just about what appeared that night, but about what happened to the story afterward. What gives the Magé incident its shape isn't one single account, but many. Multiple videos, multiple voices, descriptions that overlap, but don't perfectly match. Some who followed the event in real time believe something structured was in the sky that night, that what was seen wasn't random, but controlled, something that moved with intent. Others look at the same footage and see something different. Possibilities raised include unusual atmospheric effects, drones, satellites catching light at a certain angle, or distant aircraft appearing unfamiliar under night conditions. There are also those who focus on the speed of the narrative itself, how quickly raw footage, interpretation, and speculation began to blend together, how a moment can expand into something larger while it's still happening. But what remains unchanged is this. On the night of May 12th into the 13th, 2020, people in Magé looked up and saw something bright, something present, something that stayed long enough to be recorded and remembered. And from that moment, two versions of the story began to exist. One in the sky, seen, filmed, shared, and one on the ground, formed in the hours that followed. Between those two, the Magé incident remains, not as a conclusion, but as a moment. A night where lights appeared over a quiet Brazilian town, and for a short time, hundreds of people tried to understand something before it disappeared. Because sometimes the mystery isn't just what was seen, It's how quickly a single moment in the sky becomes something much larger, while no one is entirely sure where the line between the two actually is.